Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. Uh, my name is VENKAT. I'm showing today AWS. I'm was the AWS trainer. So may I know that one? I think he still is joining. Okay. So before I'm explaining that one syllabus and everything, may I know that everyone that their skills, like how much are you studying or employing? I know that each and everyone. So can you unmute your mic and then can you explain yourself? Hello, are you audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Tirmulra, can you tell me yourself and then we can go to one by one. Then I can understand that one. Then how we can tell.
Hello, sir. This is Tirmal Rao.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead, Tirmulra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Uh, then what study are you studying or employer that I'm asking about?
Study completed, sir. Now
Uh,
taking course training, sir.
Okay. Or BTech or degree?
BTech, sir.
Okay, thank you. And again, Shaker.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Myself was Rajshekhar. I'm coming from Andhra Pradesh Jharkhand district. It's my native place. And now I am in Hyderabad. I have completed my MCA in 2022. And now I am trying to get a job.
Okay. And again, Shanmuka. Hello. And Naveen.
Hello,
Yeah, Naveen.
I'm
Can you
audible.
introduce yourself? Yeah.
I am Naveen Kumar. Present, I am currently doing a job in Visakhapatnam in telecommunications field. Further, it is completely changing to cloud platform, so I was so interested in AWS.
Okay. And Shanmuka. Okay. Let's we start that. First of all, I think you all knows that one AWS syllabus. Then only you join this meeting. So I'm explaining to syllabus and everything. So later I will explain some little bit introduction like what is cloud, then why we need to go like that. And after if the time is there, then I can just show that one demo. Then we can create the AWS like one server creation like. Okay. And so total we have to almost 50 hours at least it will cover in the 2 months in the syllabus. So I segregated in the total in the 20 modules uh, as per not in as per AWS, then whatever we want, what learn exactly when we are so for example one AWS administrator, one SysOp administrator, we need to get the job. So these are the mandatory skills we need to learn and each and everything in depthly. Somehow we can learn the thing middle of them. I will tell you two three scenarios we can go just touch with that thing. The remaining we can go to in depth. Okay. So this is a call like that. Yeah, the first total we are segregated 20 modules. Though first module we can call it cloud computing and AWS fundamentals. So what time that when introduced to cloud computing means like IaaS, PaaS, SaaS modules and deployment modules. Like what we call IaaS, what is that IaaS, what is that PaaS, and what is that SaaS. So I can explain on this thing. Today we will cover this topic, and next we can go to next introduction of AWS and Azure computing, and that understanding difference between that one on-prem cloud to architecture. So we have to two things. Then on-prem cloud, on-prem is there and cloud is there. First I explain the syllabus, then we can I will let you know that thing. Okay, and understanding that one AWS regional availabilities and understanding the IP addressing, what is we know about that one before we go to the AWS, just we need to go to that one networking part, some of the subnetting and IP addressing, all things we should to know. Otherwise, we can't create the AWS VPCs and everything. Even though I simply create the VPCs, we can't understand everything. Okay, first we need to learn that one basic of IP addressing, internet okay, IP addresses. And if you are go to that one after you understanding little bit of, but it should be mandatory but not full-fledged of networking level, but you should to understand that one what is IP, what is subnet, you should to understand the thing. Okay, and if you go to that one next module two, first module we can call cloud computing, and if you go to in the module two we can called as AWS virtual private, like virtual private means we can create the VPCs, then later VPC architectures and design and depend VPCs and create the subnets, internet gateways. So we will create the VPCs, and we can connect like internet, how we can connect the internet, how we can stop the internet private network to public network. Okay, we can able to see on this thing. And then VPC peerings, if you have two different networks, for example, very simple way, VPC peering, two different networks we need to communicate. Example way I'm telling, then we can go to in depth in the late after we start the subject. Okay, and single multi-range VPC peering and intra VPCs and VPC peering, real-time use case access, then how companies are using real-time in the VPC peering, what they are doing, then I can explain on the thing. And even though I can show the one demo and problem with VPC peering solution, then VPC, whenever we are getting that network is not communicating and one server to another server in AWS, then it will call that might be VPC related issues, then we can see on that thing. And if you go to in that one module number 4 and NAT and endpoint industries, inbound securities, then whenever we are creating the VPCs, we can create the NAT and we can create the some rules, inbound and outbound rules. For example, if one user only access the system, only I need to access the 443 port only website. I need to access the website, then public website. I no need to access the RDP session. So like that, we can show, we can use case we are using. Just I'm telling the example only. And if you go to the 5th module, then security VPC topics, then this is also it's called this all things internet working related and networking related things in the AWS. Okay, and how to monitor secure VPCs and what is the security groups, different type of security group and network access level control list and this thing, testing security groups with that one, and understanding AWS network firewall. Okay, so in real-time infrastructure, we are using on firewalls. That is a secure gateway. Then we need to like we should to say that like wall of the networking level. It should be go like that. It firewall. So this firewall, whenever someone is trying to hit that one and access the websites, anything, first it will come to router to a firewall, then it will go to internet networking side. Like that, then how our AWS also same as one firewall is there, many firewalls, but we are taking the one firewall, then we can show that one fire, create the firewall policies, then using the firewall policy, restrict the websites and everything we can able to see. And module 6 overview of VPN connectivity and AWS and on-prem DC. For example, anyone might be all in pressure, so we are using an Active Directory, many of organizations. So that are that AD server you should to connect the AWS. So how we can connect? This is a hybrid connection. It will come from hybrid network. Then how we can establish and everything you can learn it on module 6. And if you come to module 7, this is the thing, EC2 instance means we can create the server, okay, in these systems. In AWS, we can create the one system and then we can take the remote. Today, I will show the one demo session on this thing, module 7. And if you go to that module 7, introduction of application and network load balancer means, then it should how you can say that one, if we are going to multiple applications is running in the same server, we can create the load balancers, like many users. For example, in IRCT have load balancer, like whenever that one hitters will come, then another server automatically will up, okay, based on the activities. Example, IRCT will open at 10 o'clock or 10 to 11, it will more hits on that IRCT server. On that time, whenever that based on the requirements, one server will be automatically created and one server will be automatically deleted after will occur. Then we can show this thing. And like auto scaling also same, it will come like that. And if you come to module 10, introduction of like automation of AWS system manager using the SSN commands EC2. Through small commands, we can create the EC2 server. We can create the server directly like that. We can able to do that. And I think you are all able to understand, or then I need to go slow. Anyone?
Go slow.
Yeah. Thank you. And if you're coming to, I think it should go to starting onwards, then I can start it here, module 11. Okay, I'm starting this thing, module 11. So if you come that one module 11, that introduction of that simple storage, S3. So whenever one server will be created, then backend will be one storage we should to create it. That we can call in S3 bucket. I'm explaining simple way, but we can go in the depth later. For understanding purpose, I'm telling. Okay, and one server we can create the backup storage, like your laptop using in that one SSD or HDD, 1 TB or 2 TB you are using in that one. Same way we can create the server after we are attached to this S3 storage. So not on S3 storage, not we can use the storage purpose, but different way. We can use the S3 directly hosting the websites, and we are using the S3 different modules is there. For example, heart and everything, it will be there inside. Whenever we are creating we are using in the heart or slow, we can use it. We can use that thing. And if you're coming to module 12, it should come to database, like database related SQL and NoSQL, how to deploy the SQL servers. Okay, and without SQL, without server, we are using that one RDS. Then how we can connect the database, high availability, we can deploy any applications on that thing. I can able to show like, okay. And if you go to module 13, that it is CloudWatch. CloudWatch means that is like event logs. If we are system, we are every system we have that event logger. So what are the system when I open that one page, everything it will be calculated in event logger. Same way we have to see. This is the event logger. So same like way we are using that thing in that same way. The CloudWatch. We are called on CloudWatch. Just hold on. I think it should open like this. This Windows logs, application, system log, and systems. It will be log generated here. Okay. See number of events. Currently we have 6,629. Like my system a little bit slow. It will opening loading. Maybe it will take some time. So before I want to start the thing. Yeah, I will show later once it will open on like that. Like say CloudWatch also there, the dashboards, we can see that we can create the dashboard. And then we can able to show that one alarms whenever system go high utilization, you will get the trigger through mail or alarm. Like that, you can able to see that alerts and everything. And like Lambda, this is also the thing. And we can use the infrastructure code. Then I will explain this thing, what is IaaS and PaaS and SaaS once this done. And if we come into 14 module, then this is that one AWS IMS, Identity Access Management. This is the core component of the AWS. Whenever one user should be login or not login, we should to create the users in the IAM. Okay, like how your laptop you can create your user, then you are logging the one user. Same way we can create the AWS IAM one user, then we can provide the access, how much access we should to create that one, until which level we should to create that one, user level or is administrator level, and different ways I can show that. And like deploy AWS directory services and create AWS organizations like that. And if you go to introduction of AWS certification managers, then we can create the one third-party certificate. We can deploy the one website, get post on that certificate. This is also very important on the thing. Whenever you are going to, especially your team will be moving the DevOps team side, this should be required on this thing. Okay, and load balancer, then the SSL certification, and especially this Lambda and IMA, this CloudWatch, and this RDS. You should be learned on that one if you are moving to plan to move that one DevOps team. And this is also 16 model. So if you are advanced level of DevOps and in that other, those are containers. We can easily to I say that one. If we know that VMware, then that is the next level of this thing, Dockers. And maybe anyone heard about Dockers and Kubernetes. That is related on this thing. This we can, I can explain very the basic level only. Why? Because this is a completely full-fledged subject in that one, completely core DevOps team. Okay, so what are that? How we can create the clusters? Then I can explain it. Okay, and if you are going to module 17 and migration overview, for example, my server is that on-prem. I need to move the cloud. How we can move it? I can show the one demo on that day. Like same way we can move that one our local database, we need to move that one cloud without downtime or with downtime, how we can move it, and then I can explain about all this. And if you are coming to module 18, that introduction of AWS developer tools, like code build, and this is related or something DevOps related, but I should to cover this topic. Okay, and if you are coming to in 19, introduction of automation composition tools. So based on the code, we can move to directly through use the code. We can deploy the servers and applications. How we can do only through code and command prompts. We can use it. How we can do it. I can explain on this thing. And if you are coming to module 20, understanding AWS Lambda, this is also like storage type of this old one that thing we can very rare number, then we can using the Python script, then applications we can build it and then we can do it. And if you come into 21 module, then that is the day-to-day activities of AWS. So what admin can do in the AWS admin daily, how what tickets he will get, what he can do, I can explain on these things. And AWS environment security is best practice. Anywhere it should to go, that is the security is the more important. So we should to do this thing. But then what we do, what we not to do, we just we know about this all these things. Okay, and for example, if you are not aware about the security things, one guy will join that one, he log in the server, he can modify anything or else he can terminate the server. Then you should to protect those servers like that. And AWS, what is the projects, how AWS projects will be there like that. I will explain little bit scenarios with all these things. In the syllabus, any have doubt on this thing? Hello? Hi team, anyone have doubt on the syllabus?
No.
Can you please say something? Then I can understand that you are understanding or not. So exactly, like what is cloud? Like many things people said that on cloud. What is cloud? Then why we need to go the cloud? Cloud computing means it's a delivery of computing resource over the internet real time. Like I should to say that one. So, for example, if one local organization is working on that normal company, normal any company, so we need what we need that one. Anyone have idea? Basic needs, what we have, that infrastructure level.
No, sir, no idea.
Okay, like that, very simple. We need that one network, one server, firewalls, switches, and everything is required. Okay, once based on these requirements, then we can create the ones. We can connect the network, install the applications, and like that we can do it. This all things should be, they will give the cloud. They are hosted in the one data center. They will give the rental base for us. Switches, servers, routers, everything with them only. So just we can connect the server. If we want, we can create the server. We can whatever install, whatever application we should to install, then we can access that one. Then we will take that one from cloud. So one data center to our local data center. We should to call simple way, that is a cloud. Okay, I think we are all in the cloud users. For example, you are using the Gmail, not in your mobile, your laptop. Okay, we are taking that, just we create the one account, then we get that one data center to our one shared resource, they will create it, then we can do it. And cloud storage also same way, and Google Drive, whatever we are uploading the photos and everything, it will on the cloud. See, and might be server. Like what is server? Like very simple terms I'm explaining. Like what is server? A server is a computer design process request and deliver the data from the client. For example, one client. I have that one same way. We can think about that one IRCT server. Okay, so our data, whenever we are creating the ticket, we are enter our details that it will go into hit that one IRCT data center and which train we need to select it and everything. That ticket will be generated, including payment gateways also. Like that way, in the backend, they are using the server. Like whenever we are using servers, like web server, I said that one IRCTC server, if you are print server, in organization, inside the organization, this print server will be using, and file server, like files and everything. We need to store the files, like company importer, like S3 bucket. We can think like that is S3. Okay, and application server. These are like server in IaaS web servers are like that, and different servers. And there is a DNS server and domain server. Anyone know that one DNS server? So this image, yeah. This image shows that thing, then cloud computing, how it will work. So we can imagine this is the data center. So see, this is a user, then it will connecting the internet, then we can gather the information like that. Okay, that just simple image. One user requested to the through internet is pull the some data, like you are logging the your Gmail. So here you can understanding this thing, then this image is visible.
Yeah, visible.
Yes. So I said what is SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. See, SaaS as a software as a services. What we are using in the SaaS. So emails, applications, and business process CRM. So like that, server and everything in the cloud side, SaaS application team. Like in AWS only, they will create that one Gmail. For example, Google. Their end Gmail server, they only take caring of all these things. Just they will give the create the one user and your mails you can able to show that one, but until that one you can't able to do the insight. For example, email server, you can't able to reboot it. They will take care of all the whole things, and like the Google team. Okay, like that, all applications, an example, just I said that thing. This is the email server, one of the email server. I'm taking the example, and you for your understanding purpose, software as a services. Okay. Do you have anything you should to tell that one? Any idea on that one? Example in the SaaS application, any one application, anyone except mail.
WhatsApp and Instagram.
Like what? Yeah, and again, if you are going to platform as a service, and like it's a middleware applications, we are development tools, some databases, like this is a front end. You can imagine this is a front end software as a services. The platform as services back end. For example, two servers is if you are going to IRCT servers only. I take the IRCT server. One server, if you are using, you can able to see the your web application only, but what is the backend? You are not able to see that thing. We have the one databases is there, they are running the many mainframes and Java runtimes and everything we running on the backend. Those are will be taking every platform as a services. Okay, and infrastructure as a services, like this exactly what we are doing here. Then we are going to learn most of the things here only, infrastructure as a service. See, servers we can able to learning, network we can able to learning, storage S3 and data center fabric and firewalls and load balancers, everything we should to learn this thing. And even though, see, this we can, user can able to create the server here, networking, he can able to create the VPCs, he can able to create the storages, and he can able to create the firewalls. Then after firewall too, he can able to communicate the server and networking and everything. He can able to do this thing. Okay, do you understand? So if you are going to SaaS, so what are the SaaS? Application software services made available to customer over the internet, like Facebook and Gmail, what you have said, that one example, and this all things. So like that. So these are the SaaS benefits. User can access anywhere, anytime. No need to install any application. Just upgrades, and no need to upgrade the patches and everything. Everything will be taken care on the SaaS application team. And platform as a services, same thing. This development purpose, web hosting, and the software frameworks, and the services in a for the team collaborations and the data management systems, we can do it on this thing. So what are the benefits on this thing? Work from anywhere. Latest framework version we can do it, and never intention easily available. Okay. And again, that one, data storage and access virtual servers in the backend, like that we can able to see the thing. And if you are go to IaaS applications, yeah, we can create the virtual machines. We can create the, as this I said, the thing, like storages and everything. Benefits. Whenever we want, we can increase the server. We can increase server. If we want, we can server power up. If we don't want to, we can power up the server. Like that, we can able to do. And no infra setup and maintenance. For example, if you are using the on-prem servers and everything, we need the one system administrator, and we need the one network connectivity. Network connectivity is required. One network engineer is required. One security engineer is required. Applications purpose, one DevOps engineer is required. So this all things is required. If you and again, we need to maintain the one data center. One data center engineer is also required to maintain the data center. So especially whenever we are using IaaS platform, AWS and Azure, we no need to maintain the data center. 100%, 99% as a high availability. So different regions, there is no downtime. Very less downtime on the servers whenever we are creating the servers and everything. Even though if you are creating the one data center, I can explain the next level later. So we have two data centers and zones on that one, religion, like high availability zones within the radius of the kilometers. Then how many, one data center have 3 high availability zones is there. So if there, these three data centers have 3 different zones, I can explain things. So this is the one data center. You can just imagine. And this is the another data center, the AWS data center. And this is the another data center. So this data center we can call A and B, if you think about, and C. Okay, this data center should be communicating this A to B and B to C and C to A. For example, this data center will goes down automatically in the servers and everything, all server is moved to this data center B. And if this will be down, then automatically then it should not go down 99%. If there anything happen in the floods or disaster recovery, disasters happen, that time only majority it will be goes down. Until and unless it will not goes down. When it some technical glitches also, it will down only at a time, one time only, any one data center, very less time. Okay, this all servers will communicating here to move. Then user can access to this data center. Even though this down also can able to access here like that. If you are going to down this also, user can able to access this way. Okay. Okay, like that. Next, I'm going to show the one small demo in AWS. So have you aware of everyone have that one Azure like AWS account? Sorry. Hello. Hello. Okay. Anyone able to know that how to create the AWS accounts?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So first of all, we should to go this thing. So we can go to the browser AWS free tier account. We can type it AWS free tier account. Okay. After this thing, you should put this. I'm putting in the chat box this URL. So after I have account, so I'm showing that one exam how you can go that create the account. You should to create the free account here. So you should to enter your mail ID address. For example, if anyone Naveen or something, you just enter the mail ID here. Okay, I'm going to explain it here. For example, this mail ID, the name. After we need to verify the mail ID. Once we are verified, for example, anyone have that on mail ID, can you let me know? Then I can help on this thing. No? Okay. Then we should to enter that one mail ID here. Then after you should to verify the mail, you will get the like one mail in your mailbox. You should to one verify mail. After you verified, you should to give in the details of this thing. Basically, you need to give that one and your credit card or debit card, Mastercard and Visa card. Most of the people, I think, have everyone that one credit card or debit card. So you should to use that one debit card. This is a one time. No worries, it will not deduct the amount and anything. It will not deduct. They will give the some free. Once you reach their free trial, then you will they will charge the amount. There is very nominal amount. Even though we can get that amount also, we can avoid that amount. But then we can drop the mail to AWS team. So we are learning that learning process. So can you please don't detect my amount means they will do it on this thing. Okay, after you are creating the account and everything, it will ask username and password. Just hold on, I'm signing the AWS account. So once it will done, it should come like this in the console. So I'm showing the one demo on this thing. First, I'm creating the one virtual machine here. Like I'm creating the one Windows virtual machine. Just we should to go to the instance. And I'm going to create the one new instance. Like I should to create the name as a demo server. And I'm going to select that on Windows Server. See, then we can select it here. And like we have to different, we have to pay server and we need to pay servers and everything. Each server, whenever we are creating the server, this is a key pair. One time we should to create the key pair. For testing purpose, I am creating the one new key pair to access the server. Each server is either you can access the Windows server, Linux server, any server. Without key pair, you can't able to access it. So we can create the one time. We can create the key pair. Then this we can pen key, and that I can explain next class on this thing. How we can do it, what exactly when we are doing, where we can do it. Okay. For simple way, I'm doing just create the one key pair server and demo two. Just I'm creating one pen key and create a key pair. It's downloaded automatically. Okay, and this key pair. Yeah, this is the demo two is selected. Just I'm allowing HTTPS and everything I'm ticket, but real time we can't do like this. Just I'm creating the one sub. So might be it will take 4 to 5 minutes, not much more time. See, one server we created just now. Still is installation. If you think about, if you come to this demo server, see, we can able to see this instant ID. Whenever we are creating the instance, one server will be created, one instant ID will be created, one public IP will be created, private IP is created. Maybe you are all aware about the public IP. We can use the outside access. That private IP we can use that one inside AWS access purpose. And public DNS, it should be created by default. You need to remember public IP. Whenever its server will be power off, again it will power on. Public IP will be changed. If you want to permanent public IP, we need to pay that amount. Okay, and if you coming to the status and alarms, then we can able to see that server. It will be initializing. It will take some time, and monitoring. We can monitoring the server CPU utilization and network utilization. Everything will be load. It will take some time to load all these things. And if you go to security, IMA role, this is a very important. We are not created any IMA role right now. Then once we can create that IMA role, I can give the specific users and create the group. Those group users only able to access this server. Okay, if you're coming to VPC, I said that the networking, say VPC ID and subnet ID. Okay, and like that we can able to see all these things. We come into storage, like elastic blob storage will be created, and we given the 30 GB now. See, this server have 30 GB storage have and tags. If you want tags, just identification purpose, we can create the tags. So I'm trying to just we create the server. We need to connect that on our infrastructure. Somewhere this is a Europe server. I create this server in Europe region. Then I need to access to my home. Okay, just I'm trying to connect the server. Just we need to go the connect it here. So we we create the server. We are not create the any passwords and everything. Okay, by default they will give the administrator password, but administrator user, but they are not given the administrator password. We need to decrypt that password. That purpose we are using the key pair. What I generated that key pair, right? That key pair it will be used here. So how I can connect it? Session manager or RDP client or EC2 serial console. So basically Windows Server we should to use that on RDP, MSTSC, RDP. Okay. So very easy way, just download this remote desktop application one thing, and to get the just we download the application file, that DNS file and everything. Just we don't know the password. How we can decrypt the password? Just we can come to here and get the password. Click it here, and whatever I downloaded one key pair file, right? That is a C. Is I think here. This is a demo server. This is a key pair. Okay, we call PEM key. I am uploading this file. Okay, click it here. See, once I click it here, decrypt. See, password will be generated. See here. Password by randomly will get the password. Once you log in the server, you can able to create your password. So this we can I copy the password. Then I'm going to download it here. So we downloaded the demo server RDP system, right? Double click it. It will ask password. Just what we copied here, we can paste it here. See, this is the password we are copied and click it. Then I'm able to connect the server. Yeah, anyone have any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
So able to understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Then just I show that on how we can connect the server only. Just I show very sample one. So do you have any questions? Yes, team, please ask questions. Yeah, Tirmal Rao, Naveen, and Shekhar. Any questions? Nothing.
No, sir.
Okay. Any subject wise, anything you can ask, feel free, no issues. No. Okay. Then wind up the class. Yeah, after we can connect this thing, then we can enter the server like this. That's enough. Yes, team. Then I'm going to stop the class now. Today, bye. We will meet you soon tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Sir, please provide the recorded session.
Yeah, you will get the recorded session.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.